Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about beauty, namely small little tweaks that we can add to our beauty routine that are going to help us to look our best and to maintain our beauty for as long as we can. These are all going to be really simple, easy, inexpensive, nothing, like earth-shattering, we're not talking Botox or anything like that, but just small little things that we should be doing on a daily basis to make sure that we are taking care of ourselves. And not only taking care of ourselves, but really feeling confident when we step outside our door, which isn't always easy, especially as we're growing older. We can kind of feel like, oh man, look at that. That's a line that wasn't there before. And you're just like, oh. But we still want to look good and we still want to feel good about the way we look. So hopefully these little tips will go some distance in making you feel that. And then at the end of the video, I'm also going to be sharing with you a few more tips on things that you can do when you really want to amp up your look. They're not everyday things that you should be doing, but special occasion, think like anniversary, birthday, a wedding you might have to go to, what have you. So we're gonna step right into the video and I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so my first tweak for your beauty routine is to pumice your feet every day in the shower. Now, this should take you no more than like maybe 10 seconds per foot. Just give it a good quick scrub on your heels, the sides of your toes, anywhere you're gonna get calluses. This is great to do not only for summertime, but really all year long. Nobody wants like hard, crusty feet. That sounds really gross, but nobody wants that. Everybody wants soft, pretty feet that you can kind of, play footsie with your husband a little bit without feeling self-conscious. The best thing that you can do for that is to just maintain it, add it to your routine. Every time I take a shower, in between conditioning and rinsing my hair, I have textured hair, so I always kind of like want it to sit there for a while. So what I do is I just take my pumice, I do my feet really quickly. Like I said, I timed myself in the shower, and this takes me about 25 seconds total for both of my feet. I just give it just a quick rub down, very fast, takes no time, but if you do this every day, this is something that's going to have a big impact, and you're not going to have any problems during sandal season. You're not going to have any problems with, showing your feet off. Like I said, touching your spouse with your feet, you're lying in bed, you don't like dragging feet or anything like that. But yeah, this is definitely something that you want to add to your routine, and it's super easy to do. My next tweak involves the face, namely how we dry our face. Now, in my 20s, I'm not going to say that I didn't take care of my skin in my 20s. I did. I'm one of those people who wore sunscreen every day. I washed my face morning and night. I moisturized, things like that. But whenever I went to dry my face, I would drag my towel across my face to remove the moisture. And not only is it not great for your skin, but it's certainly not great for your skin as you age. So what you want to do is to pat your face dry. If you can, pat your entire body dry. Sometimes I have like a little bit of a problem with wanting to like drag the towel everywhere and get all the moisture off as quickly as possible. But it's really better for your skin if you pat. You don't want to be tugging on your skin. Sorry, I'm fixing my watch. But you don't want to be tugging, pulling on your skin. You want to be really gentle. So you just want to use your towel, get it, and pat your face dry gently. Not only is it good to lock in the moisture from the shower, from the water that your skin has absorbed, but you also don't want to be tugging on your skin unnecessarily. That over time, over the decades, is going to, really have a negative impact on your face. And we want to take care of ourselves so that we can look and feel our best. So definitely, when you take your towel, pat dry as gently as possible. Treat your skin gently. Now, to go along with my last tip, this next tip is also about the skin, but namely your face, but also your neck and your chest. You want to treat your neck and your chest the same way that you treat your face. It's very easy to just kind of gloss over these areas, but these are areas that really, really can show age very quickly. I think that, you know, we've all kind of seen women who have these beautiful, beautiful complexions, and then their neck and their chest are just like beef jerky, for lack of a better phrase. I mean, you look like a Slim Jim, you know what I mean? And nobody wants to look like that. So definitely think about your décolletage, your décolleté, however you say it. Think about that area when you're doing your skincare. Myself personally, what I use on my face, that's what I use on my neck and on my chest, all the way down to my boobs. You know, real talk here. That's what I do. I use, on my skin, I use aloe vera. I use a moisturizer I talked about in my favorites video that I will link below as my serum. And then I use a day lotion during the day with SPF. And then at night I use a night cream. And it goes from my entire face. I moisturize behind my ears. I moisturize my earlobes. If you wear heavy earrings, moisturize your earlobes. I moisturize not only my throat, but the entire circumference of my neck, back to front. And then I moisturize my entire décolleté area. I protect it with SPF, and I'm really, really careful about treating those areas of my body as well as I treat my face. So anyhow, definitely do things to take care of your skin, not just on your face, really your entire body, but make sure that you're taking, you know, you're paying extra special attention to not only the skin of your face, but again, neck, chest as well. If you can do that, you're going to be ahead of the game. My next tweak is to do things to make your beauty routine last longer. Now, we all know about, you know, face primer, we all know about setting sprays, but you also want to think about eyeshadow primer. You know, I don't wear an insane amount of makeup. Like, I don't wear a full face of foundation. I don't do, you know, contour and highlighting. Every so often on a special occasion, I'll, you know, kind of do a little bit of that kind of stuff. But, you know, for the most part, I wear foundation on my T-zone and underneath my eyes. And then some eyeshadow, some blush, lipstick. It's about it. But because I don't wear all that much, and especially as I've gotten older, it fades quickly. So I want it to last as much as possible. So what I like to do is use a face primer. I use an eyeshadow primer. I use a setting spray. And then what I like to do for my blush, which to me, other than mascara, for me personally, blush has like the biggest impact of brightening up my face. I use a cream blush and then I apply powder brush on top of it. And that has made such a huge difference in how long my blush lasts. And I find that blush really, really goes a long way in brightening up my face and just giving me like a healthy flush, healthy glow, and you just look better. Take a few steps to make sure that your makeup is lasting you throughout the day. My last tip to add to your beauty routine isn't really a beauty item, but goes a long way in making you look your best, and that is hydrating. You want to be drinking your water. If you need to get a cute tumbler to do it, do that. If you need to flavor your water, do that as well. But I have noticed a huge difference as I've gotten older from when I'm dehydrated to when I'm hydrated. My skin just looks so much better. I feel better. I have more energy, which goes a long way in helping me to, you know, be my best self. So definitely be hydrating with water, moisturizing your skin, moisturizing your hair. Moisture, moisture, moisture. Do it. Okay, now we're going to be talking about little things that you can do for special occasions. I'm kind of the philosophy that, for special occasions, I go all out. Every other day, not so much. I'm a busy mom, I have young kids, I don't get much sleep, and throughout my day-to-day, I just want to hurry up, put on my basic face, out the door. I don't do anything to my eyebrows. I don't highlight and contour every day. I'm not like, throwing on buckets of makeup. I just use enough to where I feel groomed, and then that's it. But on the, on those days where I really want to like look fantastic, feel fantastic, I know I'm going to be photographed a lot. Those are the days where I like to do little extra things that are going to make me feel and look my best. So my first tip is to curl your lashes after you've applied mascara. Now, it's not the greatest thing for your lashes, so I don't recommend doing this every day. But if you're somebody who wants to look really, really good, wants to really open your eyes, but doesn't really want to wear false lashes, or maybe is uncomfortable wearing them or even applying them, this is a great tip. My next tip for looking extra special is to add body oil to your lotion. Again, this is something that you do not want to be doing on a daily basis. You will basically be frying your skin. You don't want to be doing this out in the sun too much, but every so often you want your skin to just be like super glistening, super shiny, looking fantastic, and feeling and smelling fantastic as well. So that's what I like to do on a special occasion, is I will add a couple of drops, well, more than a couple of drops, really, like a whole ton, into my body lotion, slick it on, and then just let it really absorb into my skin before I get dressed. And your skin will look so beautiful. It'll have this gorgeous sheen to it. It'll feel really nice. I know that Neutrogena makes a body oil. This is kind of just like the Target knockoff, the Up&Up brand version of it. In fact, it says compare to Neutrogena body oil. They both smell the same, work the same. I've used them both. This one's just a little bit cheaper. And because I use so much of it when I actually do apply it, I don't mind saving $1. My next tip for making yourself look extra special is to consider body highlight. I know we're familiar with the concept of highlighting and contouring our face, but you can also highlight and contour your body. I never contour my body, but I do highlight it on special occasions, mainly focusing on, sorry, my little one's here, mainly focusing on my shoulder area. And then what I like to do is highlight my collarbones. I just use the same highlighter I would use on my face with a brush. I apply that, I put a setting spray on, done. Just that little extra shimmer, extra sheen just goes a long way in making your skin look beautiful. You look healthy and glowy and awesome. So definitely consider that in your next dress up night out. My next tip for a special occasion is to use redness reducing eye drops. Like most of my tips, this is something that you don't want to be doing on a regular basis. Your eyes can actually become kind of like addicted to the eye drops. But if you are going to a special event, you want these bright, beautiful eyes. You don't want any type of, fatigue to show. You want your eyes to be, beautiful, bright, white. Definitely grab some eye drops. I use really any redness drops. Right now I'm using these Visine ones that have like extra red reducing. That bottle will last me until it expires. You will see a little arm. I have a little person behind me. If you're going out, you're going to be photographed. Maybe you're going to a wedding or some sort of large event. Or maybe it's just your birthday and you want to look fantastic. Add a little bit of Visine. I like to add it before I do my eye makeup, just because, obviously your eyes are going to water a little bit with the extra liquid. and you don't want to ruin your makeup. So I apply that beforehand, kind of pat dry, and then, you know, for the most part, I only apply it the one time. If you want it to be extra, you could always carry it in your purse. The bottles are really small, but it goes a long way in making you look really alert, really awake, rested, and just a little bit better. How you doing? My last tip for making yourself look just a little bit better than usual is setting your hair. Now, this is probably the most, well, no, it definitely is the most time consuming of all of my tips. This is something that I really only do for very special occasions. If you really want big, full, sexy, voluminous hair, you definitely want to consider setting your hair. Now, you could use Velcro rollers. I wouldn't recommend that if you have hair that's prone to frizzing. But if you have like straight hair, non-textured hair, you're definitely going to be fine with Velcro rollers. But myself personally, what I do is I wrap my hair around the barrel of my curling iron, I curl it, and then I kind of slowly inch it out, keeping it wound in the loop. And then I pin that loop of hair. And this goes a long way in preserving your hairstyle, your curl, your volume. It's fantastic. So again, if you want that extra special zhuzhy kind of night out hair, definitely consider setting your hair. Well guys, that is it for my beauty tweaks video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you guys got some great information. Feel free to share any tweaks that you like to add to your routine down below. I will see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye for now.